Hey everyone, it's Jock's Girl, and this is the third time recording this. The first time I had too many interruptions. The second time my phone told me my storage was full. Okay, so I deleted some stuff. We'll start again. My name is Sarah Lee, and I'm Jock's Girl, and I wanted to start a new series called Wrapped in Yarn. I got so far in my video and it cut out. Anyways, because I have been doing more stuff with yarn, I thought this way, by naming it something different, by looking at it, if it's something that you want to watch, then you'll like, oh, okay, there's another Wrapped in Yarn, as opposed to some other stuff like my cross stitching or scrapbooking, genealogy, and things like that. Although I don't have too many of it, but I do. Anyways, let me show you what I have finished for the third time. These yarns are from Hobby Lobby. The first one here was from, I love this cotton in the color teal. I used a pattern from Melanie Ham, who is on YouTube, and it is a single crochet, double crochet all the way through. And what I loved is that I got to make it the size I wanted by just measuring out how long I made my first chain, and then just kept going until I got it to my desired length or height. So mine is 6.5 by 7, and it was made with the leftover yarn from my hanging towel that I made about a month ago. This one here is also the Hobby Lobby, and it's the Crafter's Secret Yarn cotton, 100% cotton, both of these. This one is softer than this one, so I'm sure it's just the way they finish it. This one my daughter chose because it's pink, and it is also the double and single crochets. And this one here is a little bit longer. She wanted a little bit bigger, and I said, no, this is a good size for washing your face. And I think with it being a little bit rougher, it'll be nice for exfoliating. And maybe it's a little bit bigger than it's necessary, but she just wants it for washing her face. So there's this. And where I live in California, I have a Hobby Lobby 3 miles away from me and 7 miles away from me. 2 different directions, easy to get to. Here in Utah, 3-hour drive. So 3-hour drive or shipping. The bad thing is, like, I love to look and touch and see it and, you know, get to play with it as opposed to looking online, but you know what, if I have to pay for shipping, then that's what I'm gonna do. This one here, I love this cotton City Beat is the color. This pattern was from Crystal at Bago Day Crochet, who is also on YouTube. I made this one for my mother, and I just love these colors. There's dark gray, light gray. There's some tealish green color in here, tan, coral, yellow. It is so pretty. I love it. I really fell in love with this. And with the yarn that I have left over, I'm going to make a coordinating washcloth. And that'll be my mother's part of her Christmas gift. All right, so a friend of mine has been contacting me and asking, what do you do with all those baby things that you make, Sarah Lee? And I told her they're all like given to my patients. Almost as fast as I make them, they go. And right now, because it's so hot, I haven't been making any of the baby hats because I had other things I wanted to do, and it's just so hot that it's really not necessary for those babies to have a hat on their head, and hopefully their parents don't have the air conditioning up like too high where they're freezing their babies out, and I doubt that would really happen, but we do have to educate our parents, and you know, like, just because you're hot doesn't mean, you know, we can just anyways. Okay, so my friend and I, her name is Lisa, we go back and forth, and she's like, oh, I would love to buy a blanket if you would make me one. And I'm like, oh, I've never really made like a nice big like blanket. I'm thinking something to wow a brand new mom at a baby shower. But then I thought about it, and I'm like, well, I'll give it a try. So I said, sure, you know what, I'll do it. And the baby isn't due until I think March. So I told her, if I work on it, if I get it started, I can have it done, you know, at least I'll have it made made by January. I said I'll have a deadline of January if that's okay, because I figured usually the mom has a baby shower the month before she has her baby. Give me a chance to go shopping and look for a pattern. And so I did. I spent quite some time looking for patterns, and I found one that I loved from Crystal at Bago de Crochet, and the one that I want to make is called Monkey Business. So if you guys are curious, go look at that. But anyway, since my friend Lisa, she doesn't know if the baby's going to be a boy or girl yet because it's too early, she decided that doing a neutral blanket would be perfect, and she chose the lighter neutrals as opposed to vibrant. Now I was hoping that she would pick like, bam, bright rainbow. I was dying, I wanted to do that, but she's like, oh no, soft muted colors. Okay. So the other day I was talking to her, I was at Joann's, and she chose this one. Really pretty. This is called Twinkle Print, and it is from Lion Brand Yarns. This one here is made in Turkey. It's a number 3, and it's machine washable, which is perfect. It's acrylic and nylon, so it's got some durability to it, and it's 367 yards. Now, I did want to make it out of 100% cotton, like this nice soft stuff, but I wanted to give her the option to choose, and if she liked something that I found while I was here in Utah and pick it up and get it done so I can get it started was better, because when I get back to California I have to work 3 days in a row, and then or 3 nights in a row. My daughter starts school, and I'm like, I don't know when I'll get to Hobby Lobby, and let's just have her choose. So anyways, this is what she chose. So I bought 4 balls of this, and I'm getting excited to do it. And I had just given away a baby hat in this exact yarn that I had made, and I had used it up, so that's pretty fun. And if I have any left over, I thought I'll just throw in a baby hat too for her. So I have all that. Sorry you guys, I didn't mean to crinkle any bags on here, because I know sometimes if you're wearing headphones and then that crinkling is really loud. Okay, now, oh, also when I was at Joann's, and I went over a couple of days, I picked this up. It's so pretty. I'm gonna see if the Joann's near my house in California has more of this, because this was clearance. It was like $2 something for each ball, but I thought this was pretty. So there wasn't enough for me to offer it to my friend. But anyways, it is Bernat baby coordinates, and let me see, it's made in Canada, and I'm trying to see if they give it a color name. There's 392 yards in it. It's acrylic and rayon and nylon. It's machine washable and dryable. Oh, it's just called Baby. That's it. Nice and simple, Baby. So I'm going to see if I can find more of this. And Ross at the Smell Great Guy. Smell Good Guy? Smell Great Guy. He smells good. He was talking how like he was making some baby blankets a couple years ago, and people were asking him what he does with the stuff, and he's like, I just hang on to it, and when somebody has a baby, I've got a gift already. And thought, ooh, that's a fabulous idea, Ross. Not only do you enable me and point me in the right direction for cotton yarn, you got me making baby blankets. So I got that. And I think that's all I got from, oh no, there's 2 more that I got from Joann's. These are clearance. Oh. Now I try to buy my crafts on the cheap side. That sounds terrible, but the less I can spend on one object, the more I can spend on other things like life. So they're kind of pricey, but I went ahead and bought them anyway because I wanted to play with them. These are Red Heart, and it's cotton. It was cotton and something else in here. wish there was a rule. You had to put it in the same place all the time. These I can't see. This one is called Fairy Dust. I bought that for my daughter so I can make her something. And this one is Calming, which, yeah, it does look calming. And Fairy Dust and Calming. These were $2.47 each, which I thought was kind of pricey, but maybe not. I don't know what the price was without it being on clearance. It's 239 yards. And let's see here, free pattern. Oh, here we go. It's 92% cotton, 5% polyester, and 3% other fibers. So I thought, well, I might make a washcloth out of it. So there's that. And all this stuff I had already put away. I've got to put it back now. And I think that's it. That's okay. That's all I picked up at Joann's. Oh, and then I bought a new tapestry needles, because the ones I had with my knitting loom that came with it, I want to call it like the shoulders where the eye is, and then it comes down and meets the needle part. The shoulders are a little bit wide, and so I bought the metal ones. They're nice. They're already packed away. Okay. I went to the thrift store and went a little crazy. So let me show you all the yarn I bought. This one here is gonna look like a repeat, but it's not. I paid $2 each for these. Now I think at Joann's, when I when I bought them at Joann's, I know I have. Ooh, I'm sorry about the bag. When I bought them at Joann's, I kept the receipt, so that way I know how much to charge my friend, because she wants to pay for it all. But when I went to the thrift store, I did pick up yarn, the same as what she picked out herself. But these ones I paid $2 for. And these ones here I'm going to hang on and use for myself. And it's not because I don't want to give her the discount, because actually I used a 20% coupon that will be passed on along to her in the savings. But I don't know how she would feel about giving a gift that I purchased the yarn from a thrift store. Some people are a little, I don't want to say funny about that, because everybody has their standards of what they do and what they don't do. So I wouldn't do that. But these ones are the ones that I bought. They look perfect, other than, being a little messed up here on the end, but, sometimes they are, and you buy them straight off the rack. They're a little funky. So picked up some more yarns, and I bought some Patton's Canadiana. I don't know what is that. It's Canadiana. Anyways, somebody out there knows. But I picked up these, and these were all $2 each. There. So I picked up enough to make a blanket. I liked these colors. I thought these would be nice. Yay. Okay, those on the floor. And these are, I think they're acrylic, 100% acrylic, made in Canada. Rogue. You guys hear my dog in the background? It's acrylic, and they were, let me see, 241 yards each, and I think there's 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, wait, 2, 4, 6. Oh, I picked up 6 balls of that. I also bought 3 balls of this Softy Baby Burnette. $2 each. So I got 3 balls of this, and it's 100% acrylic, and 362 yards. It's size number 3 weight. Hi Jane, I'm happy you're feeling better. Oh, thank you. Yesterday I wasn't feeling good, and I just didn't get much done because of that. I also picked up this. This one I paid $4 for. Pretty color here. It's 100% acrylic, 1,117 yards in this. It's a number 3 weight, machine washable. This is mint. And so I know like the Joann's here in town had a lot of yarns on their clearance the last time I was here, so a couple of weeks ago, and I think they had donated a lot of it to the thrift store down there, because here's one that has the Joann's price tag. But they sold it to me for $4. I'm just curious. I wonder what they were charging. And this one here is in lemon swirl. They were charging 5 something. Oh, sorry. Yeah, it was 5 something. When I'm tearing, and now it's like tearing. Oh, $5.99. So they passed a nice little savings on to me. I like it. Yeah, it's pretty. And because Ross talks about Mary Maxim, yes, now I'm getting their catalogs, and I'm going to be buying from them. Thanks, Ross. Thank you, thank you. But they had some Mary Maxim there. Somebody had donated it. It's a number. It says number 3 weight, but it looks like it's a number 2. And this one here is the Shade Desert Sands, and it's made in Turkey. It's 100% acrylic. And approximately 290 yards. So I picked up 2 packs, one for me and one for my friend in Denmark. And then I'm almost done, you guys. This one here, this is from Hirschner's, place Ross also loves to buy from. And this one's called the Village Yarn Smooches. It's 60% acrylic, 40% nylon. It's a number 3. It's called Light. And it was made in China. Yeah. Just seeing what it says, if I can see how much is in it. Oh, here it is, 196 yards. So it's a nice light purple color. I try not to buy anything made in China, but I couldn't help it. Actually, I figured, well, somebody already bought it, so the money was already given to China, and I'm just going to rebuy it and just try it out. I went to Walmart here in town. Oh my gosh, that place is crazy. It's so busy, so busy. Some people social distancing, some not. I wear my mask. They require you wear a mask. Not everybody follows the rules. Hey, that's on you. You're either a rule follower or not, and that's on you. All I ask is that if you see me in a mask, you can tell that I am a rule follower. Call me a sheeple. I don't care. That's fine. I don't want to get sick, and I definitely don't want to get anybody else sick. Whether I believe in all of this or not, that's a whole different subject. But there was a woman, and I'm going to rant for like 30 seconds, who was not wearing a mask and then like got really, really close to me to look at the cotton yarn right next to me. So I just kind of looked at her and stepped aside, and literally just stepped aside and just, you know, like stood and just thought, okay, well, I can look from afar and let her look and buy, and then maybe she'll pick what she wants, and eventually she'll move on, right? And so she was looking at the yarn. She picked up one, she put it down, and she kind of walked away and was looking at some other yarn. And so I went right back over to get myself some yarn, and then she came back and was standing right next to my daughter. And so I grabbed my daughter and pulled her around me, and then pulled some distance between us, and just kind of waited and waited. And I'm like, I really want some yarn, and I really want to get out of here, but I want some yarn. And, you know, it really wasn't that long. And then she kind of stepped aside again, and I hurried up and grabbed some yarn, like fast, because I'm standing there looking at the yarn that I want. I grabbed it really fast and I walked away. Whether or not she was aware of what was going on between her and I don't know, but I don't know. I don't want to get sick, and I sick. And yesterday I started not feeling well towards the end of the evening, so it's probably a good thing she wasn't next to me. That's all I have to say. But anyways, I'm going to be really quick. I want to end this video here. Peaches and Cream Stripey. It's linen. I'm thinking this one here was made in China. And had I really had the chance, well, it's my fault. I'm not going to blame anybody else, but I didn't take the time right there to look and see where it was made. I just went a little crazy because it was on sale. And I don't remember what I paid for it. It was like $1 something. It's a number 4. There you go. This one's really pretty. It's called Energetic Pink. And it's a peaches and cream. This one is called Beach House, peaches and cream, 100% cotton. And in these ones, there are, it's a number 4 weight, and 102 yards in each one of these. And then this one here, now this one is actually made in Canada. Oh, Canada, peaches and cream. They're our neighbors, right? Hey, neighbor. Okay, Yuletide. Yeah, that's really pretty. And this one has 95 yards, which is crazy when you think of this one having more than this one. This one's really tightly woven though, so, or wound. But that's it. The only other one that I picked up, I didn't pick up, my mother gave to me, and I was like, really? Where did you get that? Why didn't you get more? Are you crazy? She's like, they had a lot of it. I'm like, oh, she has a Hobby Lobby near her in Arizona. And this one here, she paid 49 cents. And I said, you didn't buy more than that? Really? Next time, contact me, Mom. This one here is Little Dollop, and it is Sunday Spoonful. And the info of this one is it's a number 4 weight and 92 yards. So there you go. That's all I have for you guys right now. I want to keep this video under 30 minutes, which it's only 22 minutes right now. Oh, at the thrift store, I was able to pick up some more hooks, 25 cents each, right at my price alley. G, and a G, and a G, and an F. That's what I wanted, was another F. And then that way I can have them with different projects if I have different projects going on. Let me show you guys. This is where I'm keeping them. Well, they're actually going to go home with me, but this is a frog, an antique frog. They're called frogs. Sorry. You used to put flowers in here, and then they would sit in a bowl or something, so you can have, you know, shortcut flowers, and they look really pretty. But I'm using it just because it's kind of a cool thing to do. You know, and have them all out. I don't like to leave all my stuff out anyway, though, so I kind of put everything away, so when I come and sit down, it's like refresh, restart. Let me show you guys the bowl really quick here. This is an antique bowl. It's tiara. It's, what do you call this? Depression glass. But I don't know how old tiara is. But it's a Mother Goose design. You can see it's like 3 blind mice. These are little baby bowls. Little Miss Muffet, Little Bo Peep. And now the different things on here, and it's Mother Goose here in the center. Tiara. Anyways, it's in pink. I used these for my baby when she was little, and she never threw anything off of her tray. Of course, I sat there with her. I even used glass baby bottles, vintage glass baby bottles from the 40s. I hunted those down and used them for her. So anyways, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you guys again soon. Take care and have a great day. Bye.